see if it holds here. This is quite aggressive on my end. Too aggressive. Took a big loser there. I gotta say, kind of deserved. Morning, guys. Happy Friday and welcome back. So unfortunately, that big loss on PEGY, not even a big loss, but an unnecessarily big loss, because it was the first time I was trading that ticker and I was sized up too much. That's for sure. So I didn't manage my risk super good on it. But yeah, that pretty much, well, that with that loss plus the combination of not a lot of opportunities afterwards was pretty much the nail in the coffin for me not being able to get back green on the day. So small red day here, totally fine. We had a pretty okay week overall based on our opportunities, which were all over the place. And most of the opportunities this week were really after like 11 o'clock. And you know me, I usually stop trading by 10. Today, you know, I traded a little bit longer, 10:30, but we didn't really get a lot of opportunities. So yeah, I'm pretty much ending the day there. I mean, you guys saw PEGY. There was staff, which was kind of interesting. You guys saw the loss with PEGY. I just kind of fumbled around here. I think I should have just cut my losses, but I kind of got the fill I was hoping for. So technically, everything was looking good, but then it just dumped on me so much harder than I was expecting. And I should have, I don't know, there's not a lot I could have done. I should have not traded so aggressive size for my first time trading a ticker. Not to mention, always zoom out and look to your left. And if a ticker is flushed in the past, it probably will flush again. I had a feeling it was going to flush. I just really, really thought that it's going to be that quick breakout and then that quick move to like 5. And so I was kind of like looking for that, you know, last pop here. So that was my plan. It didn't work. Eventually we did break above VWAP, but you know, this was such an aggressive flush. I could have maybe traded this pullback. I was a little bit it was kind of the same situation where there's a big pullback and then a pop back up. This one didn't have a pop back up. So I was kind of not really sure what we were going to see here. And that's why I didn't trade PEGY. And you know, the problem with PEGY for me was the fact that it blew my confidence, because there were some other good tickers, specifically BBBY and KZIA, that they popped up and I traded, and I could have been pretty green on these tickers, but my confidence was blown and I didn't size. So with KZIA, the ticker I'm up on the most, I traded, oh boy, let's see. For some reason, they're not showing up. But I traded all of this right here. But I traded like 500 shares, and I did 1,000 shares. And then I did this little bounce. All of them worked perfectly. But, you know, that was like a quarter of my average size, when I should have been at least trading half and then average size. And that was a big reason, because my max loss is half right now in the summertime. So usually my max loss is 1,000. Because it's roughly 10% based on my average position size, and right now it's at $500. So basically that first loss on PEGY put me down almost $500. So I was like, I can't even risk one red trade right now, and that's why I sized down so much. Was it the right decision? Yes and no. Like, I sized down too much. What's the point of trading if you're using tiny shares? Because then it doesn't even matter if you have a green trade. So I should have maybe sized down, or I should have not sized down. I should have just been, you know, kept on trading the same. I don't know. It's always hindsight's tough. But with BBBY, this one, I did okay. But with BBBY, you could really tell my confidence was blown, because where am I at? This ticker actually performed pretty okay. And again, my trades are not showing up. I really don't know why. That's fine. I know exactly where I traded this one. So I traded it here, and I got stopped out. And it ran 6%. So that was a really unnecessary stop out. I traded it here, and I missed this entry here because I was being too conservative waiting for a pullback. So I had the right idea. Every trade on BBBY would have worked out. I just got shaken out. I had no ambition of trading. I felt like I just was too risk averse at this point, and you know, at that point, there's really no point in trading anymore. These other tickers, BHAT, let me just show you quickly, and then I'll show you guys the stats, kind of interesting, coming up here in a second. BHAT, again, why are my trades not showing up? It's really annoying. So, okay, here these shows up. I traded this pullback, and momentum was weak, and this one I did really well. I cut my losses right away when, you know, breakout or bailout, wasn't bailing out. I gave it, you know, a couple, like 2 tries. cut my losses. Right afterwards, it flushes 20%. So that's kind of the market we're in right now. Breakout or bailout. And yeah, so, BHAT could have been a big loser, but I had a small size. So even if it was a big loser, or percentage-wise a big loser, I think I would have been okay. MOBQ, although that's never really what you want. This ticker is just chop central. I traded it here and then somewhere else, and I don't know why TOS isn't working today. So yeah, this ticker is so choppy on the 5-minute and the 1-minute, and then so much red volume. I pretty much just called it after that. So yeah, I'm down 340 today. Percentage-wise, my risk reward is okay. It was really that one loser that threw everything off, the largest losing trade right here. And look at this share size, just ridiculously large. So, compare that to my biggest winner trade, only 3,000 share size. So what PEGY really did was blow my confidence without a question. And that was really what made it very difficult for me to get back in the green. There wasn't a lot of opportunity, but then the opportunity that I did see, I lacked confidence. So you want to always really make sure you're sized down if it's not an A+ setup, or even like an A setup or a B setup. So keep your risk low, especially on a new ticker, because there's a good chance there's going to be good opportunities later, and you don't want to get yourself in a situation where you blow your confidence and you're not ready later on to nail that perfect trade like BBBY or KZIA. So could have been an easy green day for me, just doing that one thing, basically reducing that first loss. So hopefully this helps you guys, and you can reflect if you made a similar mistake in your trading. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you then first thing Monday morning. Have a phenomenal weekend. Like always, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao.